So, part of the reason why I am using social media so much is to document how it feels to do something like new product development or innovation, or what it's like as an academic myself, as a researcher that studies things, and sort of document not only what we're doing, but also the feelings that you get throughout the journey, so that you feel um, you know you feel ups and downs and all arounds, and nobody really has done that, and nobody is really sort of showing what it means to do this kind of stuff. And Um, so, my own research really is, um, it takes a long time. Like, it takes me 4 months to write a paper. It will likely get rejected, and then I have to revise and take another 4 months to actually write this thing. And it takes years of, at least in my field and what I actually do, it takes years by the time you actually get something published. And in the meantime, everybody thinks that you're a giant loser. Everybody thinks that, like, what the hell are you doing with your time? All of that kind of stuff. Like, and it's like from all areas of your life, right? It is the academic community. um, it is, like your relatives and parents and all that kind of stuff, and nobody understands what it is. So, dealing with that is a challenge where you stand up straight and you sort of march forward. And then on the innovation side, you could see with the reciprocity platform, man, I wish that thing would actually be used by more people. But it's a slow, step by step process where you know um, I we afford what we can afford with it right now, and I'm lucky that my wife is actually nice enough to allow me to. It's wasting money. Like, the whole thing has been wasting money. Nobody uses it, in the sense of, like, it's generating revenue. People go on to it and they look at it, but it's not generating revenue. And I've been doing this long enough, right? Like 5 years, that you really start doubting yourself. You really start feeling like, man, what the heck am I doing? It's the same process, the same feelings. Everything is very much the same. And you keep going, right? Like, you keep wasting. It feels like you're wasting resources, right? You just keep going, take those steps, keep going, another day, another day, another day. Um, keep throwing money out the window on the reciprocity platform, as well as like wasting time on it, all those kind of things. Um, like, there's just a lot that goes on, and and this sort of self doubt: is this worth it? Is this going to work out? When I started the platform, when we built it, the first prototype, it worked for about a month. Nobody, like, at that point, like, zero people. It didn't show up in any, what, like, search engines. It still, like, barely shows up in anything. Like, it's just, like, a lot of stuff like that. And then it didn't function as intended, and it's been like constant. All right, we fixed this bug. There's another bug. There's another bug, and you're just like, um, and it's not just like adding features, but there's bugs all the time. Like, software is getting updated, like the software it uses is being updated, so then you have to update it. Like, there's just a lot that goes on, and you're constantly working on it. You're constantly fiddling on it, making it stable, better every time. There'll be something. So, for example, we're putting downloadable documents on it now, so you can download some of the feedback that you actually get. And I mean, it's taken a long time. It seems like, oh, it's just one little button. No, there's a whole. discovered that we need to update the server, and that took like a whole bunch of time and effort and money, over like what, 4 months. And then then we have to finally put this thing in, and you see like just that the end of it, but you don't see everything else, right? Like you see all of this kind of stuff, and it feels like a mess, and it is a mess, right? It's a wonder anything actually ever gets done. um in the academic game, the only reason things get done is you get up and you do it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. And it's the same thing when you're building something. The only reason it gets done is you get up and you get going, and you forget about like everything else, and you just keep clawing and scratching all the way to the top, and you just keep moving forward, forgetting about the rest, and that's it. Like it really is this kind of slow, tedious, um, um, just a grind, right? But what else do you have to do? I can sit around and watch TV all day. Maybe I don't know what else you have to do. And when you start sort of thinking about that, what the heck am I going to do that would not be this? I don't know. So, but here's the thing: you just got to keep moving forward. And if you embrace something, you try something, like something that's new in your life, like maybe it's you're gonna do macrame, right? Like when you start it, you're like, man, I'm not gonna be good at macrame, or you know that you're not gonna be good at it, and it just takes time, right? It's like playing the piano. When you start it, you're like, man, this sucks. Um, and some of us will get good at it, and some of us won't. And it's the same as when you do any of this, right? Like the reciprocity platform. I know that it'll get like good, but will it become like world class and all? I don't know. I mean, it would be nice, to sort of have that and to have sort of success under your belt. But you do what you do, and you keep just going, and you take those steps forward, right? Like I can't change the stuff that changes that. I'm not like you have your genetics, your endowment. I only have so much money. If I spend more money, my wife is gonna be really mad at me. You know, like there's a lot that goes. There's only so much you could do, and you just have to accept it and go on. And hopefully it helps out one person, whatever you're working on, and you get to enjoy what you're doing for yourself, and that's it. That's all that matters, right? Like you are just doing it for the most part for yourself, and the rest of it's like whatever, screw it. um, you don't need it anyways. Right? It doesn't matter in the long run. You just got to be there, do your one little thing, and you know, make sure that yourself is happy and you're enjoying the process. And that's it. Um, that's really it. So that's all I wanted to say is just know, man, it's a journey. And you just keep going. You get up at 6:30. I got up at 5:30 in the morning to go into work and to do some work. Um, you don't have to. It's my life is it works out that well right now. Sometimes I go in at 9:30 because that's what my life dictates. And yeah, it's frustrating, but that's what you do, right? When you got small kids, when you got all this kind of stuff, what else do you do? You like there's no other alternative, right? You just keep going, getting up and doing it. So with that, that's all I wanted to say. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.